How's it going out there? This is Chris. I know it's been a minute, but I figured I'd kind of give you an update on the status of the game room. And as you can see, I kind of have the old camera pointed at kind of like my setup and stuff. But I'll show you a little bit of what it is, consists of. So, as you can see, that's my RCA. It's just a standard television, does component. My receiver is down here. This is my record player. And way down at the bottom, there's the CRT TV. It's a 13 inch. Future is going to be RGB monitor with SCART output. Um, so we can kind of, as you can see, we got my, bigger TV, my 65 inch. Um, and then if we kind of pan it over here, we have my 32-inch Sharp CRT TV, and I noticed so if we look inside the case, uh, inside the case we're gonna have our Sega Genesis, Sega CD. Then here's our Xbox down here, and then our 360 right there. Um, and then, of course, we gotta have our VCR here to watch some DVD VHSs. And then we got our Duo R right here. And then we'll scan back over here. Down a little bit. Okay, let me step out. All right, so everybody knows the iconic NES, the Super NES, and this is the N64, and then that's going to be my Neo Geo MVS consoles from Bahar Brothers, my PS4, PS3, PS1, and PS2, Sega Saturn, and then this is actually my um, consoleized Game Gear, and then up here we got the Nintendo Switch right here. Then we have my new CRT TV that I just got about 2 weeks ago from a buddy of mine that works at a game store, and he hooked me up with this. I didn't know he was selling it, but he had posted a picture of it, and then he said, asked me if I wanted to buy it, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna buy it. And so he hooked me up. I got it. It only does RF right now, but future plans at least have composite on it. Um, and then we got our Dreamcast, and then as you can see, I got an OSSC, and then I have this Shining Bow um, component splitter, and then I also have a Shining Bow for that is composite RGB, so that these can do RGB picture. So here I'm gonna turn on the system. Um, Actually, I may turn on multiple systems. So I was going to actually. So what I'll do is I'm actually going to unhook this. Right now on have that. And this is going to be, I'm going to run this over into my 13-inch. Alright, so this PlayStation, it does RGB too, but right now I'm just gonna hook it up through composite, and so as you can see, it's on the input. And as we can see, we got PlayStation down there on that screen. And then we got, you know, hook this back up, composite. And then we have we're going to turn down the volume on all these. We're just going to let them play in the kind of the background. As you can see, we got the PlayStation over there on my 13. We got the Master System, not Master System, Sega Genesis, sorry. And so we can turn this on. So this CRT, so this CRT, this TV, and this, let me get out of the way, it's a small room, and this CRT can actually display the same console on all three TVs at the same time. So we'll turn this on, and we'll have to turn on our switcher. Well, I think that, oh yeah, that's on component. All right, that's on component. And then, what system should I? What we got? Let's try this. See if it. Make sure it's only doing shit. Let's try Neo Geo. it goes. All right. A little finicky. Sorry about that. But as you can see here, I'll sit down and you can see the Neo Geo loading up. Then if I pan it over here, then you'll see it on that screen too. Now if I turn my turn on my TV, as you can see, there's nothing on it yet. But what I'll do is I'll turn on my SCART switcher, my OSSC, and as you can see, it's kind of got the screen. I will go and take my remote, hit it on RGB, and as you can see, get it up a little volume. As you can see, now it's on all three TVs. But yeah, so normally what happens is whenever I'm playing a game, I actually use my receiver. And so the receiver allows the audio, the output on my speakers, those two center ones, and I got two rear ones in here. And then once it and it'll allow it to play, so I can just, instead of using my volume out of my TV speakers, I can actually use the volume out of that, and it gives it a better better sound and everything. It doesn't take much. You could pretty much use any decent receiver. Like, this ain't nothing fancy. So, but yeah, this is kind of like my setup. And now, say I don't want to play any of those games right there. If I just want to, say I want to play my freaking PS4. I want to play my PS4. I'll go ahead and shut that off. So right now, as you can see, been a minute since I've as you can see, I'm able to play play some old PlayStation. I'm able to stream, and I can still sit back, play some of my old style games and stuff. Um, and I don't really, you know, you know. So this is kind of like my setup. Um, so all these systems right down here, with the exception of my NES, it's not RGB modded, but like all those, other than the PS3, PS4, and the Switch, all go through my SCART switcher. So I can play any of those consoles on all three of these TVs. That TV, that TV, and that TV. Uh, but and eventually I'm gonna get that TV RGB modded. So, but yeah, and of course those over there, those two can those go through the SCART switcher, and that will go through the SCART switcher once I get a cable, but it does S video. So as you, let me show you. I can. So we'll focus on this one. That TV right there. And so I will change the, hopefully, you know, I don't even know a card, but you can see. So now you can see there's my super my PC engine. Um, it can play here. Then you can see I got S video here. I mean not S video, but composite on my small TV. I got my PS4. I got my SCART, whatever game I'm playing on SCART, and then I got another, and then my S video down there. So this is a really small room, literally, because it's probably only like I think it's only like 11 by 10 room, and then it's got like this 45. So
How many?
so,
Oh shit.
but anyways,